really have to understand marketing before you know how to market to the consumers. This is important because sometimes people begin to market, small businesses particularly, or entrepreneurs begin to market to their customers without understanding what marketing really is. So they make some major mistakes like deception that I talked about in the past, or not knowing how to communicate with the customer. This comes from the idea that you don't understand what marketing may be, what's the goal of marketing, other than to sell. Most people think that marketing is about selling only. It's not true. As established last time, marketing is about creating, communicating, and delivering value in the process of exchange between two parties that have something of value to offer to one another. Marketing is also about building relationship with your customer. So, as promised, I want to talk more about value, as established in the second installment. Value is what you receive in return for what you give up. So you may receive a tangible aspect. So for example, maybe you're buying a soap or you're selling a soap and your customer is receiving a value. Tangible value would be that the soap is 5 ounces for $10 versus 4 ounces for $10. So the customer gets more for the same amount of money, more soap for the same amount of money. That would be a tangible element of value, right? Something that the customer gets for the amount that the customer paid. Another value would be it makes my skin feel good, right? This is a benefit that the customer is often seeking. My skin feels wonderful after using the soap. And that's great. That's harder value to it's easy to communicate, but it may feel different from customer to customer. And finally, there's another value, another benefit that we'd like to communicate as marketers. It's that very intangible, very unique benefit. For example, customers feel relaxed after using our products, or they feel beautiful or special, right? This is an added benefit that is very hard to quantify, but very often this is exactly what sells. Customers like to feel that they're being good to the environment, that they're doing something good for themselves. So if you're able to communicate that customers may feel that way, of course, you cannot communicate it if you don't know the customer and what the customer is seeking. But today I really want to talk about how you shouldn't communicate value, and one of the very popular mistakes that skincare individuals are making, and I saw it a lot in multi-level marketing campaigns by individual sales reps, and sometimes in handmade skincare as well, is the notion of before and after. And before and after, when you see beautifying effect of a skincare product, is not bad actually. It's really nice way of communicating benefits, especially if they're beautifying, not treating anything, because as said before, we can't treat anything. It's a cosmetic, not a drug. So before and after can be great if they're honest. So one, you have to communicate. So the honesty comes from two different aspects. One, a true depiction of before and the after, not some, taken on the same day, different light, different angles, but that it's truly before and after, and the product has been used in between. And again, you are trying to capture before and after some beautifying effect when it comes to skincare, not treatment of illnesses or conditions, right? Because that's not what cosmetic does. Cosmetic per FDA is beautifying, not treating any conditions. So again, you're trying to capture some beautifying element of your product. Second part is that you are using the same light. Second, the key is that you use the same light, same angle, same expressions. What I see a lot of times, and it's almost embarrassing to look at, is that those before after have different lighting. So the before is darker lighting, with after being lighter lighting, where lighter lighting make you appear younger. Especially with the proper angle of lighting, it seems like there are no shadows, there are no wrinkles, and so on. And then the expressions are different. So on the before after, somebody's squinting really hard, and then the after, they're totally relaxed. So obviously they don't have the wrinkles as much as they would before. And then finally, sometimes the product even is not used sufficiently long to see the treatment, right? So what you shouldn't do is you shouldn't show before and after that isn't the result of the product. Again, only beautifying, not treatment of any conditions. Second, you should use the same light with the same angles, whether angles of the body or face or skin, or angles of how the light is being angled at your face or body or whatever. And then the same expression. So not that before you're squinting and then after you're all relaxed, because it appears different, right? So if you are squinting before and relaxing after, so you're not being honest. And the key in marketing is honesty. You want to be ethical. After all, you want to build relationship with the customers based on trust and quality of your products, not based on a lie. You don't want to build expectations that you cannot deliver. I understand that you're trying to picture your product in the best light, which you should. This is the goal, to communicate its true value. Okay, so today I talked about value, what it is again, and how you can communicate it in your marketing. I also talk about tangible and intangible aspects of value and how it's important to communicate both, as well as I talk about being honest in your marketing when marketing value or the benefits of your products. I did that because setting the right expectations, of course, being honest is a basis of relationship building with your customers, but also because setting the right expectation is of great importance in marketing. So we're out of time today, but I want to talk about why setting the right expectations in marketing is so important. So subscribe, check back again, so that we can meet again and talk more about setting expectation in your marketing messages when it comes to skincare products. Thank you, and bye-bye.